Hi, welcome to Classy Chassis with me, Ryan. I hope you're all well. On today's video, you can see Norman's floating on air. I have managed to pick up the wheels, so I haven't put them on yet. I haven't tried test fit him. It's going to be the first time. Now, first of all, excuse the colour of them. They are bright red. They are going to be painted. I just need to make sure they fit. I'm happy with the ride height, and then I'll put new tyres on and have them painted. So everything's been put back in the engine and it looks lovely. It really does. I'm happy with that. So I'll get that covered up in today's video because we're going to start taking the paint off Norman. But first of all, I'm really excited. I want to see how good these wheels are. So I'm going to get and start taking them off. So there you go. This is Norman with his fat wheels. Look how deep those deep dishes are. Like I say, it'd be better if it was lowered, but they don't stick out, but they do fill the arch. And the same for the back. And the chap I had them off kindly gave me the centre caps. So they look nice. They'll be better in silver. Two of them have already been painted in silver, as we can see there. So now I know they fit okay. It just looks a bit different because they're red. So picture him all painted in silver wheels. It'll look lovely. So there you go. Right, now they are on. Let's start doing a bit of body work. Now, I did tell a lie to you. I said I was never going to take Norman down to bare metal, but the curiosity got the better of me. And I wanted to see how good the wings were because, you know, if you can remember, they had patches of rust and dollops of red. Good news. This wing so far is in really good condition. As you can see, I took it down to the bare metal. That's where the rust was. Nice and easy. Then I've started moving towards the windscreen and around the windscreen. You can just see here. Just move the camera. So it was like a crazy paint effect. Well, that's no good if I'm going to paint over it. So then I thought, right, I may as well just take the paint off. As you can see, we've got some holes right by the windscreen. But then I found this. There's a couple of holes here and there's a bit of body filler there. So I put the gaffer tape on because I don't want to scratch the chrome work. But yeah, so it's just there. Now, it's a bit of an awkward spot to weld, I'd say. The heat and the wind would have to come out. And do we really want to go that far? Now, I have got some body filler. It's metal body filler. It's not like normal body filler. It's really durable. Hopefully, they're only, oh, that's my finger. They're only little holes. I won't know until I start rubbing down. So I'm just going to continue, get that all done. I'm not going to take the paint off the side of the pellet. I'm just going to rub it down. As you can see, the wings are fine on this side, even round where the aerial used to be. So that'll come up nice. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, it isn't full of body filler. But we'll soon find out, won't we? So there you go. So I'm just going to continue. I'll come back to you in a minute when hopefully all that's done. Right, I've done that and I'm not disappointed. He has got 1, 2, 3, and then 4 small holes. Nothing that I'm going to lose a night's sleep out of. I'm just going to use that body filler, that metal body filler. It's good stuff. It's a pain to shape and sand down because it really goes really tough. It goes like steel. Well, I think that'll work for this. And you know, he's never going to be concourse. You know, he's 54 years old. He's sat outside for majority of his life in all weathers. Finding that so far, you know, I'm chuffed because that wing's come out good. If the rest of the panels are like that wing, I'm on a winner with Norman. So I'll continue stripping. I said I wasn't, but I think I need to. Only because the paint will go on lovely, it'll go on really nice it's all about the prep in it. So if I can rub him down, I know the 2 back arches are going to need a bit of work, but I'm not fussed again with that. So it's getting late now. I'm going to call it a night. I'll see you tomorrow, but you'll see me in a couple of seconds. I'm going to continue taking the paint off. I'm not taking any glass out. I'm not taking no doors off. So I might cheat and have the bonnet and boot soda blasted because they're a big panel. I'm not going to take the paint off the roof. I'm just going to rub the roof down. But the doors, sills, the wings, and the back quarters, I will strip him. And then we can see then, can't we? We can see how bad a Morris Marina is. Everybody says that they rot boxes. Norman isn't a basket case. He's worth saving, and that's what we're going to do. But he's still not going to be concourse. He's just going to be a nice, usable, practical classic. Right, I'm going. Good night. See you soon. Welcome back, and I've been busy. As you can see, you know when you start something and then you just can't stop. Well, I started taking the paint off this wing and it's great. Then I thought I better try the door and that's great. Then the sill, again, it's brand new, that one is, so that was great. Back door, no more orange, it's gone. And then this back quarter. Now, the only thing I found, it had what I thought was loads of body filling. Yeah, and it was, but luckily, I've sanded it down. I took a risk because it could have been a hole. And when they must have put the new sill in, they put plates here on this back arch. Not very good. I suppose with those special hammers, we can try and flatten the metal a bit more. Yeah, it's going to have a skim of body filler, but not as much as what was on. I'm filthy. Don't it look well with the wheels? Picture them silver with a bit of a smaller tyre. It's getting there. Norman is getting there. So this side, so far, is okay. So, other news. What day are we now? We are Saturday, okay? On sometime last week, I had a message. I don't know if you guys saw it, but thank you to Daz Capri. He told me where I can get a petrol tank from for Norman. And, well, I've got a petrol tank. Thank you to Matt for saving me the petrol tank all week. I've messaged him virtually every day to say, please don't sell it, I need it, I'm desperate. So I've got a petrol tank. Now, not a second-hand petrol tank, but a brand new, wait there, a brand new, never been fitted on any car petrol tank. What are the chances of finding one of them? An old chap bought it, put it in his loft, never used it. 30 years later, I'm buying it and putting it on Norman. So we're getting there. The next big major milestone I've got to get is some new discs and pads and new brake drums for the car, as well as stripping the rest of the paint. So what I'm going to do, because it's so dusty and I'm breathing on all this rubbish, I'm going to turn Norman round at an angle. I'm going to open the door a bit and then, well, I might as well strip all the other side, aren't I? It'll show you guys how solid Norman is. Now, I have found a couple of scabs underneath the rear. Again, not a big problem, not a big problem. I'm just happy I can see now what the metal works like and it's straight. So I'm going to get cracking now. I'm going to sort it out. I'll come back to you in a minute when I'm probably halfway done on the other side. Can't wait. See you in a minute. So I just thought I'd quickly show you this. I thought I was doing really well, but have you seen how thick this body filler is? Parts of Norman a little bit rotten, and instead of having him cut out and putting a plate in, they've just put loads of body filler on. So I just want you to witness this. The bottom of the valance is a bit like a Swiss cheese. It's got little holes here, there and everywhere. So this is going to have to be cut out and then a sheet fabricated, I think. Because again, the chrome bumper will sit just on this lip and you won't see a lot of it. So I can get away with putting plates in. It's just this section here. If this is good at the top, then we'll be able to put a new one in. But I just want to show you this. Ever seen that? Oh, that's tough. So I'll carry on cleaning this up and I'll come back to you in a minute. Well, I think that's the first time I've had to use a hammer and chisel to take paint off a car. It was that thick here, and it's only a little dent. Yeah, I know it's rotten here at the bottom, but the top's good on it. So all I think we'll do is cut that out and put a bit of L-shape metal, weld it on, and then a bit of filler. That'll be fine. I've started taking the top paint off the boot and that's fine. There is a little dent there in Norman, so I'm going to try and get the hammer and just tap that out and then that should be all right. Just got to take the paint off here, and again the back here, the holes, so again replace the bottom part and a section there. Again, I'm not worried. He's bound to have a bit of rot, isn't he? I've managed to find a company that does all the rubbers, so I can get a new rear window rubber and salvage this metal frame. So I'll get one of them ordered. So it's coming together. Right, while I'm on a roll, I'm going to crack on and start the other side. So I'm about to start the side of Norman, and as you can see, this arch is completely gone really. So I'm going to just take my time and sand the paint off here. Gonna have to have a patch, and then here again, I think it's body filler. So I'm going to put you on a quick time lapse, and we're going to get all this side done, and then hopefully it'll be fully stripped. I'm only going halfway up the pillars, and then I'll use just a normal sander for on top of the roof. I'm not taking that down to bare metal. Right, let's get cracking, let's make some mess. So I've just done this back quarter. We'll start from the top. So everything is fine. So far, so good. We knew the arches were going to be bad. So that one's plating. Top arch is okay. And then as you get down to, again, the bottom, it connects to the rear part. So that one's plating. But not bad, but just look at the dust. I don't know if you can see it. Look at Henry. Spare engine. Everything's just filthy around the workshop. Right. I'll get cracking and we'll start doing the doors now. Well, that's 80% of the paint off Norman now. I've had to stop because I've ran out of those discs that take the paint off. He's gone through 3 of them. So, as you just seen, this rear wheel arch, want to repair on it. But the rest of this side, a couple of pinholes in the front of the wing. Nothing a bit of filler can't do. So, that is that now. I'm going to call it a day. Hope you've enjoyed watching that. Now next week it's Good Friday and Bank Holiday Monday, so hopefully I'll be able to come in and do a little bit more. What I'm going to do with the roof, I'm not going to take the paint off, like I said. I'm just going to sand it. I'm going to order my new rubbers for the windows and everything. And hopefully, I had somebody come in the other day. He's a mobile welder, and he says he can sort out some of the patches. So I might use him to do the back and these arches, because that is somebody that needs to know what they're doing, and I haven't got a clue. And if he can make that arch better and make that back of the boot better, it'd be great. And hopefully by the next video we'll be able to put some primer on him. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you all again very soon. Take care. Ta-ra.